the impression that's what niggas ball for. So what the fuck you niggas holding up the wall for? That shit's uncalled for. Holding that heavy wall, it's hazardous to your health. Between the ceiling and floor, that bitch can stand by herself. A couple bad chicks around me on my right and my left. The way they tussling over me, I should call in the real. But then the DJ started playing, she wanna roll in my own way. Now they dropping, giving me 50 like the song say. Lil' mama body telling me it's been a long day. That's what a thong say. So now they clear the flow, and then me and Lil' mama, like Michelle and Obama. For the people like coming, you niggas is full of shit, so I'ma give you an enema with the symphony that's provided by cinema. I run this club, as soon as I come through the side door, you can catch a boy on the dance floor, freaking all the women like a manhole. That's what my hands for. I run this club, so you can find your chick in the VIP, blowing trees and sipping Patron with me, asking me if I'ma take her home with me to get it on with me. Now that I showed up, lil' mama dancing with buddy told him hold up, while me and my crew hit the VIP and roll up. My flow so sick, he pouring Pepto up, he bout to throw up. She like the way I ball, and I ain't talking about well, I'm talking about being the boss, just answering to myself. She took that broke down lane, put him back on the shelf, cause my style is bananas unless you hating or deaf. And now the DJ started playing no swag and weekend every day, and that shit booty get me down like the song say. Ass real, so it still jiggled a long way. Lil' mama don't play, so now they clear the flow, and then just me and Lil' mama, like Michelle and Obama. For the people like coming, you niggas is full of shit, so I'ma give you an enema with the symphony that's provided by cinema. I run this club, as soon as I come through the side door, you can catch a boy on the dance floor, freaking all the women like a manhole. That's what my hands for. I run this club, so you can find your chick in the VIP, blowing trees and sipping Patron with me, asking me if I'ma take her home with me to get it on with me. I seen all the beautiful ladies on the dance floor. I'm under the impression that's what niggas ball for. So what the fuck you niggas holding up the wall for? That shit's uncalled for. Holding that heavy wall, it's hazardous to your health. Between the ceiling and floor, that bitch can stand by herself. A couple bad chicks around me on my right and my left. The way they tussling over me, I should call in the real. But then the DJ started playing, she wanna roll in my own way. Now they dropping, giving me 50 like the song say. Lil' mama body telling me it's been a long day. That's what a thong say. So now they clear the floor. What's good, my alpha brethren? Let's give the people a few minutes to slide up in the joint. Then we gonna get weighted up in here, man. Like we always do. You know what I'm saying? That's just what we do. Appreciate everybody being up in the joint. We're gonna get ready to get with it. Cause she's a party animal. He's the big sprite, yeah. She's always turning. Cause she's a party animal. She's always turning up. She comes through after the club and turns into. Hey, you know what, man? Let's just get into it. You know what I'm saying? Let's just get into it. I ain't got no picture up, man. I'm keeping the black screen tonight, man, for a reason. You know what I'm saying? I'm keeping the black screen tonight for a reason. Because we're going in, man. Aboriginal Cube was up in here earlier, man. Shout out to you. J.R. Meadows is in the building. Shaheem Lately in the building. What up, though, fam? About to be 5 in here, no doubt. Live for greatness in the building. Nicholas Penn, what up, homie? Alpha's up. Good Leaf 1, ATL repping. J Dub, what up, homie? Brian Torres, I see you in the building. Alpha's up, homie. Jason Staples, what up, homie? Corey Wright, what's good? Don Picasso is in the building. What up with your homie? El Zoo Knowledge, peace to you, bro. King George III, KG3 is in the building. What up, homie? Life of Alpha Astrology. The homie LOA is in the building. What up with your homie? Good to see you in the building.
SJ3, the homie is in the building, man. SJ3 got his channel up, man. If you haven't subscribed to the homie, go ahead, shoot over there, man. Subscribe to the homie right quick, man. You know what I'm saying? Then all you gotta do is click on the side of his name there, man, on the three dots. Take you to the channel, subscribe. Then it won't even close this one out, man. It shoots you right over there, and you'll still be in the game. My city was good, man. You know what I'm saying? I am Ren. All right, cool. What up with you, Ren? Chris Ridley, what up, Riz? I see you in the building, man. Wayne Polar is in the building. What up with you, homie? My city is on deck. What up with you, man? George Salikas is in the building, man. I see you. Amesh Yah, aka Ella Cap. The homie Ella Cap is in the building. What up with you? Yeah, I see you, Q. Alpha Ice 87. What up, man? Stunner Lokes. My homie out of Cali is in the building. Bad Boy DTV. What up, BBD? I see you, man. What up with you? Brian Torres, Silicon Valley, California. Cali represent the Iron Mike. What up with you, man? I see you in the building, homie. Cosmic Soul, what up, homie? Cardo Stash is in the building. Max 7114, the homie is in the building. DeRay Vicious, the homie Vicious is in the building. Namir Wahid Bey is on deck. Nick Penn, haha, what up with you, homie? Aslan Mahdi is in the building. Hollywood Hawking, the cool young dude with the wrench. Don't make him turn to the Grinch by coming here with that Beta Man, Silk Man Johnny. You know what? Aboriginal Q, I appreciate the $5 super chat, homie. Homie said ready for that clean, crystal clear water, bro. No doubt. Let's get our sip on, man. Darian McCombs is in the building. Shalom to you, brother. Gene Diggs, what up, man? All right, homies. Let's get ready to rock on out in this thing, man. I started to do what they call it, man, a reveal, man. But I just did a live video earlier, man. So it's late. We're gonna keep it the way we always keep it up in here, man. And besides, it's late, man. I ain't feel like getting dressed to come on the damn camera. Be honest with you. So, as you can see, man, the topic for the night is top 10 mistakes men make in their pursuit of Alpha-Ness. And by Alpha-Ness, I mean, y'all give me a quick second right quick. Give me a quick second right quick, homies. Back in the game. We back in the game. Now, my reason for touching on this, man, is pretty simple. When I speak about the pursuit of Alpha-Ness, I speak about becoming the most alpha version of yourself. It's not about being alpha, it's about being the most alpha version of yourself. Because contrary to popular belief, the alpha position is the strongest position known to man. So not being alpha doesn't really matter. Being the most alpha version of yourself will affect your experience in your living environment, in your experiences. You see what I'm saying? My alpha version may not work in somebody else's experience, but you got to become the most alpha version of yourself. That's what works for you. And you also know that, you know, and I'm going to speak on this, man. Not that this is a big deal, but there's been a lot of attempts at dissecting alpha and what alpha is and what alpha isn't. And, you know, motherfuckers taking shots at alpha and all these types of things, man. And, you know, it's one of those things where I don't really care what people say about alpha. You understand what I'm saying? Because they ain't talking about me. Don't nobody know me, so I don't take none of it personally. I just know that there's a lot of misconceptions about what alpha is. See, this is the thing. And you guys know I always preach this about alpha energy. Alpha energy. Because it doesn't matter how much money you got If you don't have no alpha energy, you just gonna be a paymaster paying these bras. It don't really matter how fit you are. You understand? If you ain't got no alpha energy, you just gonna be a fit dude that bras like to use for sex. They're gonna use you for pleasure. You see what I'm saying? Alpha energy dictates everything. Let me tell you something. I'm gonna give you a quick story right here. Story time, niggas. Before we get this thing started. So let me tell you this scenario, man. The baddest chick that I ever caught. I ain't gonna say caught. Baddest chick I ever macked. I'm talking about if I had to give dime to a chick, she would be the one. The baddest chick that I ever macked. I met her playing a fucking game online. She never even seen me in person. She didn't know who I was. She didn't know nothing about me. But you know what she knew? She knew that my fucking, and we ain't talking about my words verbally. We talking about my words in a chat. You understand what I'm saying? That's what we're talking about. See, there are certain things that limit men from becoming the most alpha version of themselves. Now, I know that sounds like an oxymoron because, you know, whatever limits you have, that's the most alpha version of yourself. But no, there are certain improvements that men could make that they don't make. And this chick was cold, man. You know what I'm saying? Ended up meeting her, man. She ended up moving close by me, man. You know, close enough, you know, within 45 minutes. You know, I kind of had it that way, man, because I ain't want her to be too close to me. You know how bras get with this alpha energy, man. They get really possessive and they be trying to show up and pop up and, you know, confront bras and all that. And that's how come, you know, I ain't really never had a long, sustaining relationship, man, because it's always turned into that, you know, I want to be more, you know, you know, you should, you know, I love you and you should, you know, all that shit. So, man, she kicked with me, man, probably for about 7 months, man. And then, you know, she started putting the pressure on me, the relationship pressure. You know, the shit niggas succumb to. But I'm telling you, bro, if I had been a beta male mangina, I would have wiped her up quick. Like, she was that type of bad where you don't even want to, like, a beta male mangina don't even want to let her go. You know what I'm saying? And so I say that to say this, man. Alpha energy permeates in ways you don't even understand. I still don't understand alpha energy, man. What it's done for me in my life, man, how the effect that it has on women, man, I still don't understand it. I ain't trying to understand it. I quantify my alpha energy by the results I get. You know what I'm saying? That's all I can do. If you want me to break it down and tell you, well, where does it come from? All I can tell you, man, it comes from the Most High. You know what I'm saying? I come from God, man. It's a gift from God. So I want to break down a few things, a few mistakes that men make in their pursuit of alphaness that keep them from reaching their full potential as alphas in this society, man. Because I'm going to be honest with you. You don't have to be the top dog alpha. All you have to be is the most alpha version of yourself, and you're going to be murking damn near everybody in your environment because the majority of men in your environment are beta male simp manginas. You know it, I know it, they know it, women know it. Got a few super chats in here, man. I need to shout out before we get in. Freddie P, I see you, man. Appreciate the $10 super chat. Homie said, put some respect on my OG's game. No doubt, bro. I appreciate it, Freddie P. SJ3 with the $5 super chat, man. I appreciate it, SJ3. Purified water, sanctified dope. Get your fix. Let's get hot. Let's get blowed, homies. So, LT is in the building. What up with your homie? So, let's talk about this, man. You see, we as men have a problem, and I talked about it earlier today, man, on my earlier upload, man. We have a problem. First, those of us who give information, we think we have the right to give information on every damn thing. You know what I'm saying? Just because you're an expert in one area doesn't mean you had a right to devy off into other areas. You know what I'm saying? Like, I say this, as far as the AlphaSphere, like, nobody in the AlphaSphere really gives fitness information all the time, except Clinks. Clinks is the only one who does. You know what I'm saying? The homie Chris Jones, man, he comes through, man. He shows support, man, in different ways, man. So I consider Chris Jones a part of the AlphaSphere, man. Chris Jones does fitness. That's his career. That's Steph's career. You understand what I'm saying? I'm a personal trainer, but I'm going to be perfectly honest with you. I don't give fitness information because there are brothers who do it online, and I don't do it online. You know what I'm saying? I really don't want to do it online. I'll start showing my workout and my regimen pretty soon, but there are things that we as men should stay the hell away from because there are men around us who are better equipped to give that information. You know what I'm saying? Let me tell you the difference between somebody who can get fit and somebody you should take fitness advice from. You shouldn't take fitness advice from me because I'm fit. You should take fitness advice from me because I've gotten other people fit with different types of body styles and different types of eating habits and different types of genetics. That's when you know that some information I give you is going to be based on the average of the results that I've gotten from different people from different walks of life and different body styles. I can tell you everything I do to get me lean, and you can do it for 6 months, man, and your body changed just slightly. As a matter of fact, hell, you could do it depending on what your metabolism is and gain weight, gain body fat over that time. So I say this to say, we as men have to make sure that we stay in our lane when it comes to trying to offer information. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's equipped to talk about every damn thing. It's one thing to talk about what you do and say, this is how I get down, man. This is what I do. This is how I got where I am, and leave people the opportunity to try it on their own. You know what I'm saying? If I have been, working a job my whole damn life, I can't give you no advice on entrepreneurship. I simply can't. And if I've been an entrepreneur my whole life, I can't give you any advice on what to do at a damn job interview. I don't know. Any information I give you is going to be, hell, probably less information than you already got on those things. So let's get into this, man. King George III, I appreciate the $5 super chat. Homie says, always got to send you a super chat when I'm in the building. Nothing but cold water, ice game. Stay on your game, fellas. Real talk. Mo Hall, what up with you, homie? Let me go ahead and get into this thing, man. Give me a second here, homies. All right, Black Dollar, man. I appreciate the $7 super chat, man. Homie said one chick told me she doesn't give head. I told her she doesn't. She have to leave. She started sucking. That's how it be, homie. That's how it be. Hey, that's a hell of a way to start this out, man. I needed that. I need that good laugh right there, man. So let's get into this, man. These are the top 10 mistakes men make in their pursuit of Alpha-Ness, or in other words, the top 10 things men must stop doing in their pursuit of Alpha-Ness if they want to get the optimal results. The first thing you have to do is stop taking spiritual advice from men taught by those who hate you because of who the hell you are. How you gonna go to a church when we know damn well that the most part of that religion was pushed onto black folks as slaves? How you gonna listen to that man in that pulpit telling you that? You understand? How you gonna listen to that man telling you that? It makes no sense. Listen, man, let me tell you something. If you ever believe at any time that your enemy is gonna do anything to help you that really authentically helps you, you're a bigger fool than I thought. There's no way you should take spiritual advice from a man who doesn't even know God. Any black man who doesn't know that he's a descendant of the children of Israel is not a black man. He doesn't deserve to be a part of our group. He doesn't deserve to be a part of our legacy. He doesn't deserve to be a part of the children of Israel, man. He's an idiot. Because there's too much information out there, and so if he doesn't believe it, it's because he's denying it. The majority of black men in America don't have a spiritual foundation. They shy away from terms like God. They shy away from terms like blessing. They shy away from terms like chosen people. They shy away from terms like, anything that remotely resembles an allegiance to one true living God. Black men shy away from it. And if you don't know that you are a direct centurion, you don't know who you are. I don't listen to men. I don't deal with men who don't know who the hell they are. If you only know who you are by the terms and definitions of this society, but you don't know who you are as a spiritual man, then you are lost. And you will forever be chasing the goals and dreams and motivations and machinations set out by this society. And guess what? When you get to the end and you land on your deathbed, you'll realize that you ain't did shit. But it'll be too late. Time to close them eyes, man, and lay down in the dirt. Another thing is this, and this is gonna get a little backlash, man. But I'm finna go in on this one. You got to stop taking health advice from those who profit when you're sick. Pharmaceuticals is a multi-billion-dollar business, and it thrives on you being sick. And who tells you when you're sick? The damn doctor tells you when you're sick. And I know somebody gonna say, well, that's why black men die. Because black men don't get... Black men die because they fat, man. Black men get sick because they fat. Black men get sick because they got big beer bellies. Black men get sick because they dealing with women who stress them the hell out every day. Black men get sick because they can't push away from the damn pork. Black men get sick because they can't push away from drinking all that damn liquor all the time. Black men get sick because they can't push away from the catfish and seafood and all that foolishness that you ain't supposed to eat. Black men do not get sick because they don't go get no damn checkup. The medical profession ain't never cured nothing. They ain't never found it. Man, how long they been doing research on cancer? The billions of dollars a year they throw at research on cancer. Nigga, they ain't cured a bit of cancer yet. They still treating cancer in 2019 the same way they treated damn near 1819. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no big difference. Health is wealth. If we as black men start to live our lives according to the way the Most High want us to live it and stop trying to chase this bullshit that these cats talking about out in the world, then we'll be all right. Let me tell you something. I'm going to tell you something right now, and this going to be real talk. And this goes for everybody in the chat and everybody listening who ain't talking, everybody who gonna listen in the playback. The majority of black men couldn't even survive in the event of a financial collapse. Most niggas couldn't feed their families if they couldn't depend on the damn grocery store and restaurants. And that's the reality of it. Most black men would starve or have to resort to thievery in order to feed their family if the financial system collapsed on us right now today. Most black men don't know how to hunt. They don't know how to fish. They don't know how to grow nothing. They don't know how to till no land. They don't know how to harvest no crops. They don't know how to do nothing. They don't even know what a damn grape seed look like. Most black men couldn't tell you a damn tomato seed from kernel corn. But we talking about we gonna grow and we gonna survive and we gonna do all this. And I'm gonna tell you like this, man. I'm tired of you niggas telling me you got to travel, BoA. Man, when I leave America, I ain't fucking coming back. Now write that shit in your journal. I ain't finna go and experience no great thing and then come back to this shit. When I leave, I ain't coming back. You can bet your bottom dollar on that. That's why the Most High made me this way. Where I can't really fly longer than 2 hours, because I promise you, I fly somewhere 18 hours. I'm not flying 18 hours ever again in my life. When I leave, I'm gone. So please, stop talking shit to me about going somewhere and coming back. I don't want to hear nobody else say nothing to me about, man, you got to get out of the country. I'm going to get out of the country. And when I get out, that's going to be it for me. You ain't going to never see me again in this motherfucker, man. That's real talk. I'm gone. I'm not going all the way to Africa, man, and coming back. That's where I'm trying to get back to. I know where my people from. You know what I'm saying? I know what part of Africa I need to go to. All these cats talk about, you ain't from Africa. Nigga, I know where I'm from. You understand? My ancestors did a great job of keeping track of the history. I know where I'm from. And I ain't talking about Ancestry.com either. When I go, I'm gone. That's the bottom line. And I just had to talk about that, man, because, you know, once is enough. You know, you say about it, cool, man. But hey, man, leave me alone about that. I'm a grown ass man, man. I'm trying to tell me what I need to do. Focus on yourself. I'm cool. I'm good. So let's keep this moving, man. So when you take health advice from those who profit when you're sick, Do you really think, man, they're gonna tell you some good shit? When you think about the Tuskegee experiment, how much of that shit you think is still going on now? Are you fool enough to believe that there are no more Tuskegee experiment type things going on? Why is it that black women have all the damn fibroid tumors? Why is it that black men are more likely to die from prostate cancer than anyone else? Not necessarily more likely to have it, but more likely to die from it. Why is that? Tell me that. Oh, it's probably just, the environment and all of these things. No. Why you think all these young black boys getting killed in Chicago? Why you think they put them in there like that so they can be killed? Organ harvesting, man. Organ harvesting is a big on the black market, man. There are people around the world, man, who you go to some of these third world countries, man. These boys are selling their kidneys, man, for $5,000 over there, man. You go through a village area, man, and all the young boys over there, man, that's between the age of 17 and 21, got a scar on their chest, man, where they had a kidney taken out already. It's big business. And of course, we know young black men have the strongest organs. We know that for a fact. It has been proven. I ain't gonna tell you where the research is. You gotta go find the research on your own. But see, what I'm trying to get men to understand is this. We focus on a lot of shit that don't even matter every day of our lives. It's 2019, and the majority of content that comes on this platform in the quote unquote black YouTube space from black men is about either how to hate black women, how to love black women, how to get black women, how to screw black women, how to revere black women. Black women are God. Black women are this. How black men can't understand black women, how black men all that shit. That's all we focus on, homies. And we at the bottom of the totem pole in this society. Chasing women ain't gonna never get you to be the most alpha version of yourself. Having sex with women ain't gonna never get you to be the most alpha version of yourself. Talking bad about women ain't gonna never get you to be the most alpha version of yourself. Hell, talking good about them ain't gonna never get you the most alpha version of yourself. You're the most alpha version of yourself outside of your interaction with women. It is a byproduct. Aboriginal Q, man, I appreciate the $5 super chat. Homie said, go to your local hospital and go have lunch. See for yourself what they feed the people. Then tell me how much the hospital cares about your health. Real talk, bro. Real talk. John Wayne, what's good, brother? Now, all my residents of the AlphaSphere, man, I got 100 residents of the AlphaSphere. I want you, man, everyone should have a resident of the AlphaSphere t-shirt. If my gracious moderator China White would be, if she would be so gracious as to put that link into the chat for the men, so whoever wants to go over and click on it. Now, I appreciate everyone who's already purchased the resident of the AlphaSphere t-shirts, man. I mean, I wanted them to do well, man, and they popping off, man. They really moving, man. So I appreciate the support. All right, let's talk about the next thing here. You got to stop allowing your woman, your mama, any woman to lead you when she is Satan's favorite plaything. Satan loves to play with a woman's mind. He loves to play with her emotions. He loves to cause her to do things that make no sense because he knows she has no logical reasoning capability. So how are you going to be led by someone who Satan actually looks forward to taking advantage of? You see what I'm saying? We always trace this back to Adam, and we're going to continue to trace this back to Adam. If Adam had been a leader and not a follower of his woman who was so enticed by Satan, he wouldn't have followed her down that hell of a wormhole that he did. You see what I'm saying? We have to understand that it is not meant for your woman to lead you in any capacity. Any capacity. I'd rather not make it to a destination than to have my damn woman lead me there. I can't feel good about my woman leading me somewhere. But the beta male simp man John out here would tell you, well, it's okay. It's the same destination. Doesn't matter who the leader is. That's why he's a beta male simp man China. You see what I'm saying? That's why he's who he is. Allowing a woman to lead you when she's Satan's favorite plaything, man, is idiotic. It's illogical. It makes no sense. You see sometimes in the way women act, they just come out of a real evil bag sometimes. You see how she'll just tell a lie for nothing. Not because it's not even because she's a liar like that. It's because she's so easily influenced by Satan that she'll do anything at any time. She is totally unpredictable, man. Totally unpredictable. It doesn't matter how alpha you are. Your alpha energy will not stop a woman from lying. It will simply keep you from getting caught up in her lies. Now, can you dig that? Another thing is this, man. You got to stop taking relationship advice from cats who ain't never got nothing from women but sex. Because you ain't got to be in a relationship to get sex. Most sex happens outside of relationships. Be perfectly honest with you. You cannot take any type of relationship advice, no type of interaction with woman advice from a cat who ain't never gotten in from women but sex, because he don't understand women in a relationship capacity. Now, if you're not in a relationship, then you ain't got to worry about it no way. But if you are, you cannot be taking relationship advice from a cat who ain't never got nothing from women but sex. Who ain't never had no women before he got money. Who ain't never had no women before he got a little prestige. Who ain't never had no women before he built his body up to a certain point. And when I say women, I'm talking about attractive women. See, men always want to talk about 9s, 10s, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Niggas always want to give women numbers. Let me tell you what a dime is right now. And I can speak on this, because let me tell you something. When we want to talk about, let me give you a little experience right here, man. This is what I used to do. I had 6 girls, man, that were dancing in a shake joint for me, right? So what I do, we'd all roll through, man. And we could roll through in an excursion. So we pull up. It was an old excursion. I mean, but I call it the hoe hopper truck. You know what I'm saying? When it was time for the hoes to hop out, I put them in the truck. So we go to the shake joint. I let them all out. I let them out in the front so they can make their grand entrance. I pull around to the back. And because it's always cats. Even before the club start jumping, there's always cats in there, just in there, wanting the trick. You know what I'm saying? Want to smell some hocock. You know what I'm saying? That's all. So I go pull around the back, man. Holler at my homie. Holler at the owner. You know what I'm saying? Maybe shoot him some bread, man, if it's that time. And then I go in and I post in the back drinking orange juice. You know what I'm saying? I never drink on the job. And during that time, I wasn't drinking at all. So I just drank orange juice, man. So I'm sitting in the back. I watch the scene. I watch how the club gonna fill up. I wait till all my girls get on the stage. It's a pretty big club. So, it'd be at any given time, man, it'd be 12, 13 girls on stage on different stages. So I wait. I see how it's gonna go. As soon as my girls hit the stage, you know what I'm saying? I always shot the DJ a little bit of something, man. I mean, if it was money he wanted, it was that. If he wanted some green, I shoot him some green. And just whatever it was, man. I just wanted him to make sure that that subconsciously in his mind, when my girls were on stage, he wanted to take care of them with their best songs. He wanted to hype the crowd up for them when they were on the stage, and that's how my girls were able to bang out the paper like that. So, I'm sitting back, and then I'd go out through the front door. I'd have the bouncer cat bring my car around to the front, bring the excursion around to the front, and I'd go out the front door. But what I do, because the money coming home to me anyway, I got 6 girls. I cash out $240 in ones. I tell her separate them in stacks of 40. I go buy all my girls. I tip them all $40 a piece. Bam. It's nothing. That's really nothing. Like, everybody in there should be tipping $40, but this is my money. It's coming back home to me anyway. You understand what I'm saying? But that kept their morale high and let them know that I respected what they were doing, that I felt like they were worth money. As long as they felt like I felt like they were worth money, they felt like they had value to me. They felt like what they were doing was valuable to me. You understand what I'm saying? Because besides that, they wasn't getting cashed out. You know what I'm saying? I kept them fly. I kept them dressed nice. They always had their hair whipped up, but they wasn't getting cashed out. You know what I'm saying? I ain't shit. I keep telling y'all the same story. It bothers me. I cashed a chick out, man, $50 for a pair of shoes one time, damn near cried, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't cash chicks out. I leave that for these beta male simp manginas. So I go out, And you know, and I do it how they do it. I flip them all off the ones, man. And you know, I got a stack of 240 ones. I don't care if it's man. Listen, that's it's enough stack for cats to feel like you giving a lot of money. And when they see all them ones hit the floor, after a while, you don't know what it is. I get to about 120 ones. You like, man, this cat here, I'm tipping all my girls. So all my girls got some ones on the floor already. That starts the motion. That starts cats to feeling like, well, hold up. If that pimp player motherfucker right there, because of course, I was clean, draped up and dripped out, man, reptilian shoes on my feet. So, I do that right there. And so everybody follow suit. You see what I'm saying? That's an alpha lead, motherfuckers. You understand what I'm saying? To do what I want them to do because I led them niggas by example. You see what I'm saying? Like when niggas talk about alpha shit, half of these niggas ain't lived no alpha life. You see what I'm saying? Half of them ain't never had no alpha experience in their life. Half of them can't tell you about no alpha experience they had in their life. Only thing they can tell you is some bad chick they knocked down. Well, hell, I can tell you about 15 of them. Hell, I just told you about 6 who were all living with me at the same time. You see what I'm saying? So what we talking about, man, is a different level of game that these cats ain't got. And so I hear you niggas taking your little shots. Let me tell you something about alpha. Niggas start disputing alpha all the time. Don't nobody talk about alpha shit every day except me and AMS. Don't nobody else talk about alpha shit every day. I mean, in the so-called black YouTuber sphere. Don't nobody else talk about alpha every day. You know what I'm saying? Nobody else talks about it. Not every day. Ain't nobody else got it in their name, and they make content all the time. So I know what it is, and it's cool. I understand that cats don't understand what alpha is because their ass ain't never lived that life. You know what I'm saying? I got experiences that these niggas ain't seen unless it was on TV, bro. You understand what I'm saying? That's real talk. And this ain't even no shot at nobody. This is just letting you know that when I talk about alpha energy, man, I'm talking about on a level that I understand from my life. Not some shit that I done read in a science book. Or some shit that I learned in school somewhere. You understand what I'm saying? I'm telling you the facts of my life when I talk about it. You understand? I'm the top authority on this alpha shit. And I challenge anybody on this platform to challenge me on my alpha shit. And I guarantee you, I'm going to shine through and through on you. So from now on, if you're going to say somebody from now on, then let me know directly that you want to challenge something that I said, and then we can talk about it. Now let's get back into this thing. Another thing you can't do is this, man. You can't let dudes dictate your preferences based on their own. You see what I'm saying? You can't have a preference and then let somebody else tell you that your preference is bad because it ain't their preference. That their preference is better than yours for whatever reason. You understand what I'm saying? You can't do that. You have to understand that your preference is what floats your boat. If that's your thing, that's your thing. Don't let no nigga tell you nothing else, because when we talk about 7s, 8s, 9s, 10s, when we talk about that, it's all relative, man. I'm telling you, it's all relative. What's a dime to a let's just say dime for the I ain't gonna say it anyway. What's a 9.4 to Shaq ain't gonna be a 9.4 to me. You understand what I'm saying? Shaq ex-wife, when she was young, she looked pretty good, but she too tall for me. You understand? Bitch, like 6'1". I don't want no chick 6'1". You see what I'm saying? So to Shaq, she might be a dime. To me, she ain't gonna never be a dime. I don't care how her body look. I don't care what her characteristics. I don't care if she wasn't the gold digger that she turned out to be. If she wasn't none of that, she just too tall for me. She can't be a dime for me, man. You know what I'm saying? Hell, she can't even be a 7 for me, man. Anything above 5'8", man, is automatic 5 category for me, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be nowhere with no chick that's 6 feet tall. She put 4-inch heels on, man. She too long. I don't like long chicks, man. You see what I'm saying? And then the same thing, you take a cat like Floyd Mayweather, joke about 5'4". You take a joker that 5'4", to him, a woman that's 5 feet might be a dime. To me, a woman that's 5 feet is a midget. I don't care how bad she is, how raw she is. She can't never be no dime to me, man. She look like Bushwick Bill's little sister, man. I can't do it, homie. So it's all relative, man. If a man loves light-skinned women, then a dark-skinned woman could never be a 9 to him, man. And by the same token, if a man has a straight preference for Asian women, a black woman could never be a dime to him. And the same thing as a man have a preference for black women. An Asian woman could never be a 9 to him. You see what I'm saying? All this talk about men trying to quantify each other's women about with their own idea of what's bad and what's a 7 and what's an 8 and what's, man, can't nobody tell you what's bad to you. Let me tell you how you quantify a chick that's a dime. You quantify a chick that's a dime by, in your estimation, she looks so good that you walk around with her and you have a sense of alpha pride. You understand what I'm saying? Because you feel like this type of woman wouldn't choose on the average nigga. And you understand that it's your energy that's got her open. And so you have no problem with being seen with her. You have no problem. Hell, you might even show some PDAs with her. You see what I'm saying? That woman right there is a 9 to you, man. I'm talking about no matter who's around, no matter where it is, that woman, like she on your arm and it's cool. You get invited to a player's ball. Guess what? She on your arm. You get invited to a mayor's ball. Guess what? She on your arm. You get invited to the governor's mansion. Guess what? She on your arm. You get invited to the White House with Donald and Melania. Guess what? Melania, whatever that chick name is, Donald Trump mayor. She on your arm. No matter where you go, you get invited to Buckingham Palace. Guess what? You'll take her and show her anywhere because she on your arm because you feel like she bad like that. And that's going to eliminate the low-level women. Nobody's going to go nowhere like that with a low-level woman. We're going to at least get to 6. Nobody's going to do that with a woman that's less than a 6. Nobody is. No man on the planet is going to do that with a woman that's less than a 6. So we're starting at 6. And if 7 is the baseline where we qualify a woman as, attractive enough to say that, that you're a Mac, because these type of women choose on you, then, we're picking straws here, man. You know what I'm saying? It's really just this, man. The difference between me and everyone else who creates content and talks about alpha shit is I never try to downplay alpha. I'm the only one who speaks on alpha and never tries to downplay alpha. And of course, the homie AMS. But I never try to talk bad about alpha. I never say shit like alpha is not a great term. I never say shit like that. I use that term because I understand the strength in that term. Not just with us, but in nature itself. And so I only use that term and I tell men how to create the most alpha version of themselves. You understand? Because I don't have no negative energy toward the term alpha. I don't look at the term alpha and say, well, it's a bad thing. You shouldn't use it. Shit, I look at it, man. I'm going to use it till the day I die. On my tombstone, it's going to read, here lies the alpha done daughter. See, this is the thing you have to understand. Your life is based on your environment. So if you're in college and all the bad college chicks are choosing on you, guess what? You're alpha on campus. That may not translate into the corporate world for you. That's why you got to keep building yourself. There's levels to alpha energy, man. You got to keep enhancing your alpha energy by embracing your alpha energy. And when I hear men talk about alpha like it's a bad thing, these men are trying to get you to shun alpha energy so you can't become the most alpha version of yourself. Any man who speaks negative on alpha, man, is a beta male simp mangina. There's no way you can speak negative on the most powerful term known to man, on the most powerful description known to man. It's not about being alpha. It's about becoming the most alpha version of yourself. That's all it is, man. Period. Alpha is alpha. There is no dissection of alpha. If your ass ain't a sexual alpha, if you ain't getting chosen on by attractive women, you ain't no alpha in no other area of your life. Your ass can't be never getting chosen on by. You can't be a trick with women and then be an alpha with money. Just because you get a lot of money don't make you alpha. It make your ass a hard worker. There's gay men who work hard. There's women who work hard. Hell, there's children on YouTube who work hard. Are you telling me the 7-year-old who makes $10 million a year on YouTube is alpha? Get out of here with that shit, man. You cannot dissect alpha. All of that is a part of being alpha. The sexual alpha is always, if you find me a man who's a sexual alpha, he getting money. That's why I did the breakdown about Pookie and Ray Ray. The man that y'all talking, that these cats be talking about women want, is not the cat that ain't doing nothing but standing on the corner with a dirty pair of shoes on. That's not the man women want. He's not the thug they want. The thug they want is the thug to walk up in the club draped in jewelry, blinding. When the light hit the ice, it twinkle and glisten. That's the Pookie and Ray Ray that they want. The one who comes in the club and, like C Boog said, sucks the air out of the club. You understand? We come in 5, 6, 7, anywhere from 5 to 12 deep. Already got a section. The section is squared off. Already some dancers in the section. Already bottles in the section. You know why? Because when we come, everybody comes out. See, there's a difference in being a famous man who walks into somewhere and now your fame is there. Your name rings bells on a national level. It's totally different to get it out the mud and come in there and your name rings bells and everybody's going to be there because they know you're going to be there. Totally different game. You see, these are the types of experiences, man, that these dudes don't have. They don't have these experiences. You know what I'm saying? They don't have the experience, man, of wanting to be left alone by bros. You know what I'm saying? You know what? Rom spoke on one earlier, man. He was trying to eat his buffalo wings. He said he was trying to eat his buffalo wings, and the chick wouldn't let him eat his wings. So, but, you know, the majority of these cats don't have those experiences, man, where you somewhere, man, you just trying to chill, man, and chicks that's, you know, you have to understand this. You get to a point in your alpha development where bad chicks are just another bad chick. You know what I'm saying? That's when you get to the point where you either be trying to be talking about, you be thinking about, man, maybe settling down with a chick, or maybe just having a steady chick, not really getting married and then, but you start thinking about having a steady chick, man, and just, just chilling, man, because you really just try to run around with these chicks like this, man. And a lot of these cats don't have that experience, man. You know, a lot of cats who speak about chicks on this platform, they don't have no experience with women, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, they just don't have those great experiences, man. You know, and just having sex with a woman is not really a great experience. I mean, it's fun, it feels good, but it's easy to do. It's easy to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, let me tell you something. I was getting bad chicks based on money before I even had money. But I know how to look like I got money. I always knew how to look like I had money. You know what I'm saying? When I was a youngster, man, I put my pennies together, man, I knew how to look like I had money. The problem is, that only lasts so long. When you become an adult, you got to have something else. Because Diddy's a perfect example. Boy's damn near worth $1 billion. $1 billion. His side chick left him for a trainer, man. His side chick. Let me tell you why that chick left Diddy, man. Because don't nobody really talk about it. That chick left Diddy because she don't want to be his main chick. You know what I'm saying? She knew his baby mama was his main chick. Cassie was cool with being the side chick. She didn't want to be Diddy's baby mama. See, being his side chick, all she had to do was deal with him from time to time. You understand? And he invested all type of things into her life, man. Invested money into her career. Like, we wouldn't even know who this chick was if it wasn't for Diddy. You understand what I'm saying? The only reason she made the news because we know who she is because of her attachment to Diddy. You know what I'm saying? And he ain't got no alpha energy. You understand? The cat just ain't got no alpha energy. You know what I'm saying? And that's just what it is. You can have all the money in the world, but without the alpha-ness, man, it's a wrap. So I say building your alpha-ness up is more important than building your money up, because building your alpha-ness up, the more alpha you become, the less you really care about, what people think about how much money you got. You start trying to hide money. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got to the point, man, years ago, I was like, man, I want everybody to think I'm broke. Everybody. From now on in my life, I want you to think I'm broke. That's what I want you to think. Everybody, every woman I meet need to think I work a job. Man, I don't be telling no woman, man, I'm self-employed, man. I'm my own boss, man. I'm my own worker, man. I got the shit I shot with y'all here, man. I don't shot it with no chick, man. I'm talking to a chick, man. She don't need none of that. Every where I work at, I'm a personal trainer. That's all I tell her. I'm telling nothing else. And she asks, personal trainer do pretty good, don't it? Well, I mean, it just depends on, where you are, how hard you work. You got to work hard. You got to get out there and market yourself, promote yourself. I just make it sound like a job. You know what I'm saying? That's all she need to know. You understand? So while cats out here trying to tell you to build your money up so you can look like money, I say build your money up and push your money back. Let your money give you confidence that you don't need no broad, because you doing your thing. Your money is your proof that your grind paid off. What proof you get from a broad? That she gonna give you some sex that she already gave somebody else before? Is that what it is? That's all she gonna give you, homie. Freelance Rona, man, I appreciate the $5 super chat. Homie says SMV is subjective in the eyes of the beholder. Real talk, man. It is subjective in the eyes of the beholder. That is the one of the realest things you could ever, like, nothing is realer than that, man. So let's get back into this list, man, because I roll to the side, man, and get kind of pushed to the side on. Now, so you can't let dudes dictate your preferences based on their own. You understand? Cats say, well, that woman you got ain't done. I had a partner, man. He used to send me pictures of his chicks, man. I sent him pictures of mine, man. This was a few years back, man. Every chick he met, man, sent me a picture of, man. I sent him a picture of, man, and he really took it personal, man. He normally sent a tight joint. But now he sent one, man, that he was like, she was bad. I was like, I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. That's a throwaway right there. I mean, she wasn't toe down, man, but she was a 6. You know what I'm saying? He was normally shooting me, 8s, 9s. You know what I'm saying? He was pretty consistent with 8s, 9s, man, for a long spell, man. You know what I'm saying? He was pretty consistent with 8s, 9s. And so, yeah, it's crazy, man. Crazy. Let me tell you how you know you alpha. When you meet a chick and you need to make a run down south a little bit, you know what I'm saying, to pick up a whole bunch of greenery, whole bunch of plants, pick up a whole bunch of spinach, whole bunch of cabbage, you know what I'm saying, whole bunch of shoulders. And she says, okay, you can use my truck. You just met her. That's alpha. Most niggas can't she won't let them drive a truck around the corner. But taking a chance, losing her truck, getting jammed up, getting caught up in something, don't know a nigga, possibly getting told, man, hey man, I ain't know this was in her truck, man. I just borrowed her truck to come visit my grandma down here. See what I'm saying? Didn't think about that. Didn't think about nothing but the energy. This man make me feel so good. I want to prove to him that I'll do anything for him. I want to make him feel as good as he make me feel. That's all the alpha energy does. All it does is make a woman feel so good that she wants to do anything in her power that she thinks might make you feel as good as you make her feel. That's all the alpha energy is. And you can only have it that way when you prioritize yourself. You see what I'm saying? That's why a lot of men don't get married. See what I'm saying? Because deep down inside, every man knows marriage is a prioritization of a woman. You prioritize her. You pedestalize her. You make her the princess. You make her the queen. And there are men who just aren't going to do that. They just don't want to do it. See what I'm saying? So, my motto is this, man. My motto is control all women and fear no man. Actually, those t-shirts are available now. China White, if you be so kind, put the link to those t-shirts in the joint, if you will. Control all women, fear no man. The outlaw rules. So let's get into this next thing, man. And this is gonna ruffle some feathers, man. It's gonna ruffle some feathers, but we're gonna talk about this anyway. You got to stop being a slave to materialistic endeavors, especially in this environment where those at the top are strengthened even more financially as you are weakened financially with your affinity for materialistic shit. You see what I'm saying? Like, if you are so caught up in materialism that you can't even understand the concept of fiscal power, and fiscal empowerment, you deserve to lose everything you lose, man. You deserve to lose everything you lose. Like, man, listen, being caught up in that, I'm telling you, brothers, this is closer to a financial collapse than you guys will want to understand. I'm not going to talk about this right now because I don't really know, you know what I'm saying, how Sam would feel about that, man, because some of these things, you know, they're not talking about it, so I don't know if they want to be talked about. But we're a lot closer, man. We are a lot closer to financial collapse, man, of the U.S. dollar than you would want to think. So you can't just be going on about your life, man, living all ho-hum all the time, talking about how you're going to get flashy and you're going to, do this and spend this on that and you're going to, get this type of fancy car and you're going to do all this, man. Let me tell you something. You got to stop doing shit that has never benefited black folks. I know it's fun. I know it's a great thrill to get something new and come down in it and look fly. But guess what? The crazy shit about a new car is as good as that new car look on the lot. Guess who ain't gonna never see it looking like that when your ass is in it? You, nigga. When you get in that Lambo, guess what? Everybody can see how fly you look in it except you. You can't see. You inside the car. Dumbest shit I ever heard in my life, man. Unless you pass by a building with glass fronts. Or you make a concentrated effort to take pictures of yourself. But then you get into taking car selfies and shit, which we ain't gonna even talk about that, man. But the bottom line is, man, you cannot forget the fact that you need to be able to sustain yourself and your family without depending on the government to provide food sources for you. And if you can't do that, then your ass is dead in the water. Just to be perfectly honest with you, you can't be alpha if you can't fend for yourself and your family without relying on somebody else. If everything crumbles right now, if you can't feed your family, your ass ain't alpha, you beta. You're a weakling. You have to strengthen yourself in those ways. You have to strengthen yourself in feasible ways. You have to strengthen yourself in ways that make you, able to sustain any type of negative energy or negative fallout from what this country's been doing to the rest of the world. If whatever happens to the U.S. dollar, man, of course, it's going to change things for everyone. But guess what? I'm going to tell you like this. Me and my constituents in the South, if we still here, and this is real talk, I'm just going to tell you how it is. While your ass ain't got no meat, we down here catching fish and stocking up on fish. While your ass ain't got no meat, we down here shooting deer, processing deer, stocking up on deer. If you eat pork, dad's cats down here stocking up on hogs. When it all boils down, your ass gonna have to come down here and pay us a visit. And I'm gonna be honest with you. You think about it from this perspective. If the U.S. dollar collapses, you ain't gonna be able to buy what we got with your money because your money gonna be worthless. Fuck you got to barter with. See what I'm saying? If we go back to a bartering system right now, the majority of cats gonna starve. You understand what I'm saying? Oh, because believe me, we know you're gonna starve. And so for all this meat and grain and greens and corn and carrots and cabbage and shit that we gonna have, guess what? We gonna have enough artillery to defend the home front. Because I'm telling you, we damn near got it. Listen, boy, it damn near happened already. Y'all don't know how close we were to financial collapse, man. You got to start thinking outside of the box, man, and stop thinking like a human. Think like a spirit. Don't think like a man. Think like a spirit. Let your spiritual man be your guide. And that's the reality of it, man. Professor MGTOW, I appreciate the $5 super chat, bro. Appreciate it. That's top notch, Q. That's top notch, man. So, another thing is this, man. You got to stop. And I know many of the men in here don't do this. But let's touch it anyway. Precision Medical, what's good, brother? NYC Evolve 88, I appreciate the $10 super chat, brother. I'm gonna say black men BoA is right. Brother, stay focused and stack like you're trying to save 3 recessions. Real talk, man. Be prepared, man, for an exodus, man. You know what I'm saying? Be prepared for an exodus. So let's get back into this, man. This is something that I see men still doing, and I don't know why. You got to stop arguing with women like their opinion really matters. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to tell you like Young Dolph said. He said she liked to argue, so he sent her to law school. You know what I'm saying? If she liked to argue, man, tell her ass to go to law school. She can argue all day for a living. But, man, you got to stop even having conversation with women about things, man. That's why, man, you ain't going to never see me on no panel, man, chopping it up with no females about nothing, man. I just ain't going to be on no panel with them. I got an interview coming up at sometime in the near future, man. I'm gonna go ahead and bless China White's channel with the presence of the Alpha Dun daughter sometime in the near future, man. So y'all be looking for that. It's gonna be top notch, man. You know what I'm saying? Well constructed. It's gonna be top notch, man. So y'all be looking for that. I don't do many interviews, man, and so this will be a treat. But other than that, man, like you're not gonna see me on no panel where I'm arguing with no chicks. I'm in no situation on no topic where men and women even have the potential to go back and forth on it. I'm not gonna be on no panel with men and women going back and forth, even if I'm not involved in the argument. I'm not gonna do it, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm allergic to that shit, man. I'm allergic to debating with women or even listening to debates between men and women, man, because they're always gonna be psychologically different. And so they're never going to agree. So it's redundant for men and women to argue and debate on panels. I'm just not going to do it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to do it. And that's real talk, man. That shit ain't for me. So, and that's kind of why, man, I might be on O'Shea joint tomorrow, man. I'm gonna holler back at him, man, and see, man. But I gotta ask him who on there, man. You know what I'm saying? Cause if they gonna be women on there, man, I ain't going on there. You know what I'm saying? Not because the women gonna have nothing to say to me. You know what I'm saying? Cause I know exactly how to make a woman zip her lip. You know what I'm saying? And with 2 or 3 words. You know what I'm saying? And I know that there's going to be the potential somebody's going to get into it with a woman on the panel, man. I just don't want to be involved in that. I don't even want nobody to say, man, I was watching this panel and this dude and this chick were going back and forth on it, man. BoA was on it. And I don't want my name attached to that shit, man, to be honest with you. So let's talk about the next thing, man. You can't be taking alpha advice from those who aren't currently and have never experienced an alpha existence. Man, let me tell you something. A nigga who ain't been to the military can't tell you nothing about being in the military. He simply can't tell you. He can tell you what he heard. He can't tell you nothing. He can't guarantee you on his life that the shit he's telling you is accurate. You see what I'm saying? A nigga who ain't never played in the NBA can't tell you what the grind of an 82-game season is, man, because nowhere else on the planet do you play 82 games of professional level, of top professional level basketball, but the NBA. And a man who hasn't done that can't tell you what it's like. And then you got men who can tell you like that. Kemba Walker can't tell you what the hell it feels like to play into May. You know what I'm saying? To still be playing into May. He can't tell you what it feels like to be playing in a final series. You know what I'm saying? He ain't never been there. He ain't never been to the conference finals. Great basketball player, but he can't tell you these things. So any man who hasn't lived or isn't living an alpha experience can't tell you shit about alpha. That nigga don't know. I don't listen to niggas who don't know what the fuck they talking about. Fuck I look like. You got to at least know what you talking about, man. You got to at least know what you talking about. It's the bottom line, man. The bottom line is this, man. There are only few people, and this is real talk. There's only a few people. There's a handful. When I say handful, I'm talking about not more than 5. There's 5 or fewer men on this platform that can actually tell you anything about becoming the most alpha version of yourself. Anything about it. I'm talking about one thing about it. And of course, you know, the good Dr. BoA is right at the top of that damn list. That's just the bottom line. This is the problem. This is the problem. Men talk negatively about alpha because they wish they could embody alpha in its entirety. The only man who's gonna say that alpha ain't this and alpha ain't that is if his ass ain't alpha. Every true alpha you ever gonna meet, he's gonna tell you, man, this shit is the life. This shit is amazing, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I've enjoyed women in such ways in my life, man, that talking about like getting women and dating women and having sex with women, man, that shit is redundant to me, man. Like, I don't even want to listen to that. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to listen to nobody, man, tell me nothing about, you know, how to get no women at all. You know what I'm saying? Because as I say all the time on every single piece of content that I talk about women, I always say, I ain't never had no game. I ain't never needed no game. Like, I ain't got no game. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how, man, listen, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know how to cold approach a woman. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how to create whatever dynamic in my mind needs to be created for me to look at a woman and say she's so much of a prize that I need to cold approach her. Because her fucking beauty ain't gonna do it. See what I'm saying? If you feel the need to cold approach beautiful women, it's because your ass always had to. If you get chosen on by 5 to 10 beautiful women, I'm talking about in your lifetime. In your lifetime, by the time you get to the 10th beautiful woman that's chosen on you, come on, man. As a matter of fact, the coldest woman I ever trapped, you know, with this, you know, it's shit like a spider web. Man, I tell a chick, shit, baby, this shit like a spider web. You know what I'm saying? You get caught up in this right here. This shit, you know, you start moving shit before you know it. You can't move nothing. You start off, your back just stuck. You can move your legs and arms. You keep struggling against the shit, then you can't move your legs. You keep struggling, you can't move your arms. Before you know it, you're just rolling your eyes back and forth. You can't even move your head. You know, shit like a spider web. So take your time with it, baby. I don't want you to overdose on this alpha shit. You know what I'm saying? That's how I talk to women when I'm talking to them. And you know what it sounds like to them? It would sound like bullshit, except that sounds so fucking authentic when I'm saying it. They can't think it's bullshit because I believe what I'm saying. And they can feel it in the energy. And you know what it makes them want to do? Let me see what this nigga about. That's what a mind telling her, let me see what this nigga about. He talking all this, let me see what he about. Let me see if he can do this. I hope he can do it. You understand what I'm saying? And that's before I leave her hot and bothered. Man, let me tell you something, bro. This shit is... We ain't gonna get into that today, man. We won't get into that right there, man. You know what I'm saying? So, let's get into this next thing, man. Another thing is this. And this goes for me, too. If you're 20, then I'm older than you. Nigga, if you're 30, I'm older than you. But that don't necessarily mean that because my age is older than you that I'm necessarily wiser and more positively experienced than you. Now, why do I say positively experienced? Yes, age brings experience. The older you get, the more experience you have. But if all your experiences are negative, then you're no one to be trying to give nobody no advice. You know what I'm saying? If you have, you know, negative experiences, if you don't have positive experiences, then you're not a positively experienced man. And you shouldn't be telling anybody anything because it's going to probably be laced with vitriol or laced with some lies or laced with some shit that then, you know what I'm saying? Some falsifications of the facts even. So you have to understand, man, just because a man is older than you doesn't mean that he's in a position to guide you. Doesn't mean that he's in a position to give you the information to benefit your life. Doesn't mean that he is wiser than you. He should be, but it's not etched in stone that every man who is older than you is going to be wiser than you. And that's something that we have to understand. See, let me tell you like this. If you just met me and you're 20, I'm not your OG Your OG is the man my age that you know who's in your life, who's been influencing your life. The one who told you shit that comes to fruition in your life so far. That's your OG. I'm not your OG. I'm just a nigga that's older than you. You understand what I'm saying? Now, if you take something from my content and apply it to your life, and your life starts to change, and you start to become the most alpha version of yourself, you start to better your existence, your interaction with the world, men, women, children, corporations included, then you can start saying BoA is my OG. What up, OG? You know what I'm saying? The moment I start to influence your life in a positive manner and you see growth in the direction you wouldn't have grown potentially if it hadn't been for my influence, then I'm your OG. But just because you met me don't mean I'm your OG. I say this to say that every older man you come across, you don't have to refer to that motherfucker as OG, man. You know what I'm saying? That's just not the way it is, man. You know, every old dude wanna, they always wanna try to play this OG shit, man, and I just never been like that, man. You know what I'm saying? I never been like that, man. I never look at young cats, man, in their teens and 20s, man, and be like, you know what I'm saying, man, I'm your OG, nigga, respect your OG. Nah, man, I'm just an older dude. I don't know you, you don't know me. You know what I'm saying? But I can be your OG if you want this game. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I feel like this. Let me earn my OG status. You know what I'm saying? Let me earn my OG status before you refer to me as your OG. You see what I'm saying? Don't just pop it out. And I feel like any man who's a real man, who's an authentic man, you know what I'm saying, who's the most alpha version of himself, does not want to get any type of accolades or recognition that his ass didn't earn. And that's how I view it. I don't want it if I didn't earn it, man. King of Judah, no doubt, bro. I appreciate it, homie. Mosley, what's up, man? So, the next thing I want to talk about is this, man. You got to stop allowing other men to shine a negative light on something that you have long viewed as positive. You see, with all this negative talk about Alpha, I could just say, well, forget Alpha. Alpha's doing men harm. It's not doing men any good. I'm going to change my name just to Book. My name just going to be Book of Runnymede. I'm going to take the Alpha off, Book of Runnymede. And, I'm going to, man, that shit don't mean nothing to me. I base my outlook on things on my experiences. Let me tell you something. If I've experienced something that was wonderful for me, man, it could be a terrible experience for every other man on the planet. It's going to have one man on the planet that champions its existence. Hey, man, I don't care what they say. It has been wonderful in my life. You know what I'm saying? That's how I view shit. So nothing nobody says about anything that you have had positive experience. If you've had nothing but positive experiences, positive energy with a scenario or a situation or a product or a service or anything, and everybody else says it's a shit product or a shit service or whatever, man, you stick to your guns. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you just the blessed one. That's how I view life. Plenty of times I've been the blessed one. Plenty of time I've gotten positive energy from something that everybody else got negative energy from. Man, there have been times where I knocked a chick down, man. I was knocking a chick down, man. She was on team, man. I cut her loose, man. Later on down the line, one of my homeboys knocked her down, man. He said, man, her loving was terrible. Say, man, she badly got wet, wouldn't stay wet. And then, I was like, man, I don't know what in the hell you talk about, man. That shit was John Blaze for me, homie. It was John Blaze for me, man. Like, shit. If I wasn't strapped out, man, I'd have been a minute, man. You know what I'm saying? But for him, it was a terrible experience. You know what I'm saying? But it's about that energy. My energy, obviously, opened her up in ways that his energy couldn't. You see what I'm saying? And that's just the reality of it, man. It's one of those things where, I feel like this, man. My life is my life. The things that have benefited my life, the things that have been detrimental to my life, shape the way I view the world. And if I view something as positive, I'm going to always pray. I'm going to always sing Alpha, homie. I'm going to shout Alpha to the ceiling. I'm going to shout Alpha to the moon. You understand what I'm saying? Because I know what the hell that energy does in my life. Now, cats are starting to get hip to the energy of it, man, that it's just energy. But I feel like I'm the one to speak on the energy because I share experiences with you about what the energy does. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. Real talk. Nigga, you ever had a chick wanna move in with you and you ain't never even met her? You know what I'm saying? You ever had a chick nigga wanna move in with you, man, after one time y'all just kicked it together and chill, man, and before you know it, man, she thought you were the one? You ain't never even touched, well, you touched her. You know, you was all over her body. Hands, you turned into an octopus, but you ain't cut her. You know what I'm saying? Man, you ever had that experience before? That's what the fuck alpha energy does for you, man. And this is the thing. That shit don't have, and I know, cats be saying, well, how does she look? Let me tell you something. I don't speak on situations with women if the woman isn't attractive. That's why I don't even understand why niggas be on here, well, she was a 3 or a 4 or 5. Man, nobody brags on no 3 or 4. Nobody sitting talking about, yeah, man, I had this thing right here, man, went on, man, it popped off, man, the chick was just a 3, but you know what I'm saying, nigga, it's the, man, nobody talks about that. Cats hide they 3s and 2s, man. So I would assume that when any man talk about an amazing experience he had with a woman, man, he got to be talking about, at least a 6 or 7. I imagine he ain't talking about a 2. So, I say that, man, to sum this all up. You have to focus on becoming the most alpha version of yourself. And another thing you have to do, you can't be getting information about one topic from 15 different sources. You understand? That's why fat people can't lose weight, because they take the exercise from this person, then the exercise from that person, and half of it died from over there, half of it died from over there. They trying to do intermittent fasting, keto, count their macros, and the Atkins at the same damn time. You know what I'm saying? They trying to do strength training, resistance. They trying to do strength training, hypertrophy training, and fucking endurance training, all at the same time. I'm talking about doing the same set. You understand what I'm saying? They trying to do, they trying to lose weight, build muscle, burn fat, get bigger, get smaller. They're trying to do all this shit at the same time because they all over the place. You have to pick your poison. You pick your spot you want this information from about this particular topic, and you get it from there. And then you got another topic, you get that information from somewhere, you get that from there. If you want to know about astrophysics, you find your source of astrophysics information and you get that information from there. You see what I'm saying? I'm not saying streamline it to just one particular source where everything you want to know comes from there, but you branch out from there and you get similar sources of information. Like, you can't be all over the place, man, trying to apply shit to your life. This is your life. This is your real life, nigga. This ain't a movie. You play with your life and keep applying all this crazy information from all over the place, man, it's going to turn bad for you, homie. You're going to waste a lot of time, and then you're going to wake up and you're going to realize, man, 15 years have passed, man, and you ain't did shit. For all the work you've been doing, creating all this different energy, it ain't did nothing for you. Life is simple, man. You got to streamline your processes in every facet of life. And that's another thing. As men, we have to start streamlining our processes. You have to do the least amount of steps to get to the point that you want to get to. You understand what I'm saying? You might have to work harder in fewer steps, but you'll still get there quicker. You know what I'm saying? It's better to do something in a year with 6 steps than it is to take 2 years with 12 steps if you're going to get to the same result. See what I'm saying? It's all about work ethic. So you simply have to understand, man, that the one thing that we aren't guaranteed is time. And so you have no time to waste, man. None of us have any time to waste. China White, shout to throw some merch links in there for me. Shout to throw some merch links in there. So another thing is this, man, and this is the main thing. The main thing. I'm gonna sum all this up right here. As a man, you got to stop giving a fuck what other people think. But not just simply what they think. You got to stop giving a fuck what other people think about you when you're in the truth of your authentic being. When you're in the truth of yourself, it doesn't matter who you are. You understand? When you find your base, as the homie just said, when you find your base and you start to grow from there, it doesn't matter what anyone thinks about you, because all you can do is be the most authentic you. And when you're in that authentic self space, when you're in your authentic being, Man, damn what they say. Don't you dare let anybody talk you out of being your authentic self, man. Ever. Ever. Because losing it is the hardest thing to gain back. Plenty of men have lost themselves, man. It takes years to find themselves. There are men who've been in marriages and lost themselves in the fucking husband role, and they still haven't found themselves. And there are many men, there are some content creators who are angry as shit. They try to act like they ain't, but I can tell they're angry as fuck. They're angry as fuck, man, because they've been through situations in their lives that, that they look back on and they haven't forgiven themselves for it yet. See what I'm saying? Forgive yourself, man, for making your dumbass decisions. You got to forgive yourself for it. And of course, homie, this one is going over to Patreon. So know that. This one will be over on Patreon as soon as I wrap it up. Well, in the morning. I put it over there in the morning. I just put a stream over there on Patreon. Hey, yo, man, to all my new patrons, man, I appreciate everybody coming over there, man. Joining the Patreon AlphaSphere, man. It's real. It's straight, man. And I appreciate everybody being over there, man. As you can see, man, I'm over there, man, bopping out the content, man, trying to make sure, man, I give you guys, what you pay for, and just give you what I told you I'm going to give you for supporting me. I'll put it like that. Good Leave One, I appreciate the $15 super chat, brother. Appreciate it, man. Home from ATL is in the building. Appreciate you, bro. So when you're in your authentic self, man, you're you. That's all it is. Sometimes you're going to be an asshole. Sometimes you're going to be quiet. Sometimes you're going to be, a wild child. But whoever you are is you. We're not all supposed to be the same. Dance to the beat of your own drum. And if you don't want to dance, then march to the beat of your own drum. It irks me when I hear a whole bunch of men on a platform talking about we all should do something the same way. Why in the hell would we do that? It's like a room full of niggas wearing Jordans. I never wore Jordans. I always bought the competitor. You know what I'm saying? I bought the shoe that was, of course, man, we were balling, getting money, getting street money. So, we blew money. But I always bought the competitor shoe. I'm going to tell you what they did. When we went in Foot Locker, they always had the Jordan up there, and then they had the other shoe. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it was a Reebok, sometimes it was a Feli, like the Grant Hill Feli and all those things. They put them up there. The shoe would cost exactly the same thing as the Jordan. Sometimes that shoe would cost more than the Jordan. So I always just grabbed the other shoe. So when I showed up and I went through the project to get my work or whatever, I showed up, man, everybody out there with the J's on, man, bam. I bust their head with them shoes. They know what the shoes are because they were right up there beside the Jordans on the display. And now that I'm rocking these with some that's player and they all rocking the J's, guess who look like the alpha male Dundada? Guess who looks like the man that's on his own path? Guess who the chicks are looking at and saying, damn, them shoes right there fresh. They ain't saying about the J's because everybody got them. See what I'm saying? Man, I've been doing this shit. You know what I'm saying? I've been making chicks pay attention to me. Not with my words, just with my presence. Been making chicks pay attention to me with my presence, homie. You know what I'm saying? I've been doing this shit, man, since most niggas in here would need how to counter flies, man. You know what I'm saying? I've been doing this. So, when I come in, man, if you notice, man, when I come in, man, I speak on cats with positive energy. I don't never have no negative talk for nobody, man. I don't never call no cats names on no negative shit, man. Even though I see subliminals out there all the time, I don't really say nothing, man. I still give everybody props and salutes because I ain't in here for that, man. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said on number 12, I don't give a fuck what nobody think about me, homie, because I'm on my mojo. You know what I'm saying? I'm on my shit right now, nigga. I'm Dr. BoA. I'm on my shit right now. And so, you know what I'm saying? As long as I'm on my shit, you can say what you want to say, nigga. I'm moving and grooving. You know what I'm saying? If you want to talk that shit, nigga, get where I'm. Get like me, homie. You know what I'm saying? I'm on my shit right now, man. I'm grooving, homie. You know what I'm saying? That's real talk, homie. So, it ain't really no thing, man. I just feel like, man, we have to understand that we're all individuals. And there's nothing in the world that we're all going to do exactly the same. Even if it come to getting lean. You know what I'm saying? Like there are some people I can give you my cutting diet. And you may need more carbs. Or you may I don't cut with high carbs. You know what I'm saying? I cut with low carbs. And then I blast my carbs on cheat day. But I cut with low carbs. I always have cut with low carbs. I probably could cut with high carbs, but I never tried it. You know what I'm saying? But I've had clients who cut with high carbs. They cut well with high carbs. You know what I'm saying? Like they cut well with high carbs. Now I've had other clients, even if you put them in a caloric deficit, they lose weight slow. They lose fat slow because their body can't metabolize the carbs. Like they have to go on lower carbs. So I have to manipulate the other macronutrients. So but that's I ain't gonna get too deep into that right now, man. So, and I said another thing is this, man. The last thing on this list, man. Let's do a quick recap, man, before we get out of here, man. If you're just joining me, man, you late as fuck. But this is Dr. BoA, the host with the most. This is the AlphaSphere. Tonight on the Surgical Saturday show, we are talking about the top 10 mistakes men make in pursuit of the Alpha-Ness, and I gave you 2 extra ones for free, homies. That's what I do. I get a homies deals when they come through. Number 1, stop taking spiritual advice from men taught by those who hate you. Man, you can't take Christian spiritual advice, man. It's not even spiritual advice. It's religious advice. Number 2, stop taking health advice from those who profit when you're sick. Doctors make money when you're sick, not when you're well. If everyone was well, there would be no doctors. Doctors would be out of business. They do not want you well, homie. Trust me on that. Number 3, allowing your woman to lead you when she is Satan's favorite plaything. If you allow your woman to lead you, eventually she's going down to the path of hell. Number 4, take a relationship advice from those who have never got anything from women but sex. Hey man, if you don't know how to get everything a woman has to offer, then you are not an experienced guy in relationships. You have no idea what a relationship means. You just know how to get some sex. And probably did a little tricking too. Number 5, stop letting dudes dictate your preferences based on their own. Hey man, your preference is your preference. What you like is what you like. You live with that. If it makes you happy, man, then it makes me joyous. You understand? Every man should feel that way. Stop letting these dudes dictate to you what the fuck you supposed to like, man. Number 6, stop being a slave to materialistic endeavors, man. Especially in an environment where those at the top, the 1%, get richer and richer every year because everybody in the 99% is so caught up on materialistic shit. You understand? Men are willing to die damn near broke because they don't want to stop spending money on materialistic shit and start trying to invest a little bit. You ain't got to invest in stocks. You ain't got to invest in yourself. You know what I'm saying? Invest in yourself. Number 7, arguing with women like their opinion really matters. If she like to argue, send her ass to law school. Number 8, taking alpha advice from those who aren't currently and have never experienced an alpha existence. You see what I'm saying? If you have never experienced what alpha energy does for a man, not just with women, but in a room full of men, in a business meeting, in any environment. If you cannot speak, man, let me tell you something. This is real talk. I told you, man, I used to be in vending and shit. So I had an account with a prison, right? And the warden, he actually became the superintendent. When he became the superintendent, man, something happened, man, and they said that I came in and I went somewhere I wasn't supposed to go, some shit. But no, and this is what happened. The next day I went back, not the next day, but I went back on my next scheduled day out there, and he had told them at the gate, "Don't let me in." But I went on in. Nobody stopped me at the gate. If they had said, "Hey man, you can't come in. You got to go see the superintendent," I'd been like, "All right, man. Let me go see let me go see Holman over here, man, and see what he got up." Cause when he was the warden, man, we were cool. I used to chop it up with him all the time, man. Go in his office, kick it with him, man. Talk about his wife, man. Talk about how I was running these bras, man. He was like Smitty on Thin Line Between Love and Hate. He used to tell me things like, the older your brain get, the better choices your dick makes. And now you say, well, I ain't that old, Holman. I ain't that old. My dick ain't that old. So, man, we chopped it up. And so I went in there, man. And so he called me and said, hey, man, you can't come back out here. I said, what you talking about, man? What happened now? I told her, I said, you can't come in here today. And you was in here. I said, man, how long you going to be there? He said, I'll be here for a minute. Come on, we need to talk about this. So I went up there, man, and he had his I think she was the assistant superintendent, man. She had up the white chick. So he had her up there, man, and we were talking. And so I said, well, what's this about, man? He said, well, they said such and such happened Friday. I told them don't let you in here Monday, and you just came in here like you own the place. I said, man, now let me ask you something. And these was my exact words. I said, man, how in the hell you think I'm gonna be in here? I be in this place on this campus for 2 hours. How in the hell you think I'm gonna get in here and be in here for 2 hours and move all around everywhere for 2 hours, man? And don't nobody never say nothing. And then you don't know nothing until I'm gone. Obviously, your people ain't doing their damn job, man. They ain't stopping at the front gate. You say, no, wait a minute now. Now, I ain't doing no cussing on you now. I ain't doing no cussing on you now. It's gonna be a level of respect. I said, man, you gave up the level of respect, man, when you came talking to me, man, talking like I'm some kind of goddamn criminal or something. Like I came on here and just, and did some shit that I don't even know what you're talking about. Like the respect went out the window then. Like you're not Superintendent Holman right now, man. You know what I'm saying? You Roger right now, homie. And we finna chop it up like real. I mean, you want her to stay in here? He said, no. He said, Sharon, you can go ahead and leave out. We gonna talk in here. I said, man, look at here. If you had told me and I knew for a fact, man, that you ain't want me on this campus, I would have shot straight over here to your office and chopped it up. You know that shit. So how in the hell you gonna, and then you put it all around the campus like that, man. Got people, Superintendent Holman, man, he looking for you. He said, oh boy, you in trouble. You know what I'm saying? You got these people thinking, man, you finna do something to me or something. He said, now I will do something to you. I said, man, Roger, your ass ain't gonna do nothing, man. You know what I'm saying? I know you too well, man. But all you had to do was call me, man. He said, yeah. It's just one of those things, man. These people, they won't do what I tell them to do. I'm firing people, hiring new people. Then I got to fire the new people. I said, man, hey, man, I know how it goes, man. That's why I'm in business for myself. I know how that shit goes. So we chopped it up, man. And to that day, nobody knows we had that conversation because Sharon was gone. So to this day, nobody knows how tight me and Roger were. But he retired now, man. So, you know what I'm saying? Every now and then, man, I hit him up, man. He hit me up, man. We check on one another. But this is a prison superintendent, man. You know what I'm saying? And just the level of respect. Like, I'm going to be a man regardless in any situation. That's why I know I had to be an entrepreneur, man. I'm not, man, let me tell you something. The last job I had, man, on my way out the door, man, I told her, man, fuck you and this job, homie. You understand? Fuck you and this job, punk motherfucker. And then I walked out the door. I knew, because you can't pull no rank on me, man. I'm not fit to be ranked on. You know what I'm saying? I know, like, I can't tell you about the military. You understand what I'm saying? I can't tell you nothing about the military. Because I went in the motherfucker, man, I went and talked to the captain and say, homie, you got to let me out this shit. I ain't finna be nobody property. You know what I'm saying? When I was in basic training, man, they locked a nigga up for trying to commit suicide. They locked that fool up for attempting to destroy government property. I said, shit, no, man. Ain't no way in hell. I'm out this motherfucker, man. You know what I'm saying? I had to go through a lot of hoops, man. I had to do a lot of extra duty, a lot of time on restriction, on base restriction, man. They treat me like a prisoner, man, for about 6 months. But you know what happened? I got out that motherfucker, man. And you know what? I had other than honorable discharge in 6 months. Motherfucker turned to an honorable discharge. See, they thought they were going to hold me back, to make it hard for me for the first 6 months when I got out. You know what I'm saying? By the time that motherfucker turned to an honorable discharge, man, I was on quarter key. You know what I'm saying? Hey, that's just a story, man. That's just a story time, man. But by the time it turned to honorable discharge, it didn't matter, man. Shit, I had just caught my first quarter chicken, man. I was on it. You did? So, but anyway, man, I just want to chop it up about that, man. Did I finish no, I ain't finished, man. Arguing with women. Okay, number 8, taking out. Number 9, thinking every older man is wiser and more positively experienced than you just because of his age. Hey, man, everybody that's older ain't wiser. Number 10, allowing other men to shine a negative light on something you have long viewed as positive. It's kind of like, man, if you lose weight with intermittent fasting, man, and somebody tell you intermittent fasting ain't shit. All right, homie, it may not be nothing for you, but I'm going to keep on doing it. You know what I'm saying? Even if science comes out and say intermittent fasting causes this. But like, it ain't never caused that for me, nigga. I get lean as shit with intermittent fasting. I'm doing it. Number 11, giving a fuck what other people think about you when you're in the truth of your authentic being. When you are who you are, when you are who you were meant to be, when you are who you're supposed to be, man, you can't let nobody say nothing negative about you that you give a damn about. They can say what the fuck they want to say. When I'm me. You know what I'm saying? I'm in the zone right now, man. I'm in the alpha zone right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm pushing shit forward the way it need to push. See, the great thing that I can say every single day when I wake up, guess what? I see my boss as soon as I look in the fucking mirror. See what I'm saying? I say things like this to say this, man. Alpha is simply about controlling your environment. That's all it is. You control your environment. All of your environments. You see what I'm saying? I worked my ass off to become this motherfucker I am, man. I took a lot of bumps and bruises, man, and spent a lot of time, man, in the fucking red. I spent a lot of time in the red to become my own fucking boss. And so I'm not going to sugarcoat it, and I'm not going to pacify no nigga and tell him that you alpha if you got to get him to go to work for somebody else every day. You can strive to be the most alpha version of yourself, but in order to be, you got to master all that shit. So when they try to break it down to like the sexual alpha and the financial alpha and all that, nah man, all that shit go hand in hand, homie. It go hand in hand. See, that's why I say the focus should not be to be alpha. That was my focus. You know what I'm saying? It don't have to be your focus. It don't make you less of a man to say, well, I don't even want you men to break your life down like that and say, well, I'm alpha in this area, I'm not alpha in this area, I'm alpha over there, but don't even do that shit. Just become the most alpha version of yourself by simply applying alpha principles to your life. That's all. That's all I ever try to do. I never tell men to be alpha. You got to strive to be alpha. I'm just saying don't be a beta male simp man China. And the way you do that is to apply these alpha principles to your life in every facet of life and just improve yourself as an alpha. As an alpha man, improve yourself to your most alpha version. You know what I'm saying? You never know. Shit, you might wake up one day and be like, God damn, man, I'm alpha as fuck. You might, but that ain't the goal. The goal is to improve your life, and the best way to improve your life is to alphatize and strategize. All that other shit they talking about, man, improve your life in other ways, all that shit pales in comparison. All that stuff is beneath improving yourself in alpha ways. You see what I'm saying? Because every time you improve yourself as an alpha, you move yourself a step above the level you were on. You can improve yourself in other ways and just, man, and feel better about yourself. But I'm talking about improving yourself to the point where you notice the difference in your life based on the improvement. The only way you can improve yourself and feel that every time is you become the most alpha version of yourself. And that is my goal. My goal is to give men the information that they need. I'm not here to tell nobody where you should don't be alpha or be alpha or you got to be this kind of man or blah. Man, I'm not here to tear nobody down about nothing they got going on. I don't tear niggas down. I don't tear my brethren down. I'm here to heal my brethren. That's what I do. I don't have to be brash and obnoxious and talk that rah-rah shit because, I ain't got to be rah-rah. You know what I'm saying? Just don't fuck with me. But, I ain't, man, all that shit ain't nothing, man. I'm trying to help my brothers heal their lives and become the most alpha version of themselves so they can live the life that they dreamed of. That's my goal for myself. That's my goal for you, brethren, to live the life that you dreamed of, man. And that is the bottom line. That's all I want for you. And that's why I keep dropping this shit over and over and over again, man. Just dropping these live streams, dropping this knowledge, dropping this game, dropping this shit. And you notice, I always speak to you, man, in an inclusive manner. In an inclusive manner. Like you motherfuckers are my alpha brethren, in an inclusive manner. And that's how I'm always do. You understand what I'm saying? That's it. You know what I'm saying? We grow, whether we grow fast, whether we go slow. You know what I'm saying? We grow as the AlphaSphere. And that's just how the shit gonna be, man. Now the last thing on this list that men must stop doing is judging other men. Unless you're talking about judging the sins of a man and letting a man know, hey man, you're morally wrong, you're doing something to be harmful to your soul. Other than that, man, you can't, I won't say judge, I say prejudging other men. Man, I'm gonna be honest with you. It's feminine as fuck to prejudge other men, man. It's feminine. It's beta as hell, man, to prejudge other men. No man should be prejudging other men. You know what I'm saying? No man should always be in another man's mix talking about what the fuck he does. Man, that's hoe shit. You know what I'm saying? That's what hoes do. Sit up and be all the nigga shit, digging through nigga shit, man, trying to have something to say about it, man, bringing up old shit, bringing up shit that, nigga don't even know they know about, man. That's hoe shit, man. It's a bunch of hoe shit going on, man. That's why I just fall back, man, chill with myself, man, and I just be chilling. If I ain't in the AlphaSphere, man, I'm with my son. If I ain't with my son, I'm with one of my little honey buns. And, I'm just chilling, homie. That's what I do. You know what I'm saying? Like, now when I go out, when I go to another state, see, this is what you have to understand, man. When cats be talking about going out to the club, I don't go out to clubs, man. I go to California and stay in Cali, man, for 2 or 3 weeks. You know what I'm saying? For me, that's shit. How many times you gotta go to the club to match that? You know what I'm saying? So anyway, man, that's about it, man. I want to come on, man, go ahead and chop this up, man. T3000, man, I appreciate the $5 super chat. What up with you, my brother? I appreciate you. T3 Stacks is in the building, man. K0 in deck. Christopher Cabral there in deck, man. Travell Brown, I see you in here, man. The Toxic Crusades is in the building, man. Hermetic Lessons. I see all the homies in the building, man. So, and Steph Clink Scales, what up, Clinks? I see you in the building, homie. Monsoon Armstrong, what up, Soon? Is that Ronan? Yeah, I think I saw Freelance in him. Man, yeah, Freelance saying BoA in martial arts, we call it obtaining our base style first, then we learn from others later. Yeah, that's the truth of it, man. Zaka and Gaza is in the building. Only Patreon we're paying for. Hey, I appreciate that, homie. Real talk. Appreciate it. You just heard it from the homie, man. The only Patreon we're paying for, man. I appreciate that. Jay Left, man. I appreciate the $5 super chat, homies. Appreciate it. Yeah, Toxic, like China White said, man. Leave a comment on her video, man, about her video. Chris, really, I appreciate that, Riz. Riz say, I respect the God in you at BoA. That's coming from a king, no doubt, brother. I appreciate it. Appreciate it. Real talk, Riz. Truth Jackson, what up, brother? Gregory Sobey, what up, man? I see you in the building. Appreciate you being in the joint, man. So, no doubt, Jay Left, man. I appreciate you coming through, bro. So, man, we're going to go ahead and get on out of here, man. As I told you, man, I'm going to flip this one over to Patreon in the morning, man. Another precision surgery from the homie Dr. BoA, man. I appreciate everybody being in the joint, growing with me, man. I appreciate all the subs, man, all the just overall support, man. I appreciate it. Yo, y'all be looking for this alpha music, man. Y'all be looking for this alpha music, man. It's an amazing thing, man. This alpha music, man. It is, man. It's an amazing thing. I like it. You know what I'm saying? As a matter of fact, man, hell, y'all made me give y'all something on the way out the door, man. Uh-oh. No, I ain't. I thought I was. I might. Let me see. Yeah, we're going to give y'all something on the way out the door, man. Let's give y'all a little something, man. Head out the door, man. I think they're going to be the first single, man, off Alpha Music, man. Y'all be looking for this, man. Yeah, man. These my boys right here, man. I got like 4 tracks from them, man. They cold with it, man. Your bitch want me to come through. She said she think of me when she with you. She really want a man to treat her right, and I can be the man the mama need for tonight. Your bitch want me to come through. She suffering from the beta nigga blues. She really want a man to beat it right, and I can be the man the mama need for tonight. Alphas don't trust hoes. Betas think they bitch should be trusted. Alphas take control. Betas let they bitches lead. I'm just saying I'm the motherfucking man, cause my bitch ain't got no plans, and my wishes are commanding. Everything that she do is for the team. Seeing daddy win the ring is her motherfucking dream, and she knows Everything I want, everything I need, she can guarantee. Everything I do, everything I say is my way or no way, and no way it's okay, you know. Your bitch want me to come through. She said she think of me when she with you. She really want a man to treat her right, and I can be the man the mama need for tonight. Your bitch want me to come through. She suffering from the beta nigga blues. She really want a man to beat it right, and I can be the man the mama need for tonight. I don't trust these hoes. Bitches don't know honesty. I stay in control. Never relinquish the lead. I'm just saying, you an ordinary man. If your bitch got her own plans and your wish ain't her command, and everything that she do ain't for the team, seeing you win in the ring ain't her motherfucking dream. She should know everything you want, everything you need, she can guarantee. Everything you do, everything you say is her way or no way, and her way is your way, you know. Your bitch want me to come through. She said she think of me when she with you. She really want a man to treat her right, and I can be the man la mama need for tonight. Your bitch want me to come through. She suffering from the beta nigga blues. She really want a man to beat it right, and I can be the man la mama need for tonight. Yo ho want this dick, I'ma give it to her right quick. Then you know what I'm gonna do. Put her ass in the Uber, send her right back to you. Yeah. Let's get on out of here, homies. Appreciate everybody coming through, man. It's been real in the field. Yeah. We got it coming, man. Alpha Music on the way, man. We got it coming, homie. You know what I'm saying? Y'all be looking for it, man. Cold shit, man. Pimp shit. We got it coming, homie. So I appreciate everybody coming through, man. SJ3, the homie. Confito Plays, man. What up with you, man? China White, I appreciate you working that rent, shawty. You know what I'm saying? You're a little rusty, baby girl, but you'll get it back. You'll get it back. Nicholas Penn, no doubt, bro. You know what I'm saying? Man with still lyrics, no doubt, bro. I appreciate it, man. Aboriginal Q, man. Alphas up, betas down. Real talk, man. Mr. Jackson, no doubt, bro. I appreciate it, man. Shaheem lately, man. I appreciate it, homie. Hey, BoA, thank you for sharing. Hey, no doubt, Aboriginal Q. Ed J, man. I see you in the building, bro. Golden Child, man. Reds, no doubt, man. No doubt. Appreciate it, man. With still. Bad Boy DTV say he gonna drop a rap video tomorrow. All right, homie. Go ahead and do it, homie. Go ahead and do it. Kurt Nujapia, man, I appreciate the $5 super chat, brother. His homie says get good late night talk. I appreciate you, man. Appreciate you being in here. So y'all be looking forward, man. I got a somewhere in the near future, man. I'm gonna go ahead and bless China White, man, with this Dr. BoA interview, man, for some raw uncut shit, man, just to, I feel like, man, I let China White be the female that dig into the brain of the doctor, you know what I'm saying, and see what she can dig out, you know what I'm saying, just depending on her questions, she got to come with some good questions. So, we'll see what's up, man. Peace to the homies in the chat, man. Appreciate everybody being in here, man. Avoid the haters, avoid the fakers, avoid the betas. And it's always Alphas up, betas down. Homies. Peace.